The Zeno Hybrid Pan Let's Cook series is a series of specially curated free classes that's gonna teach you special recipes using our hybrid pans. So what are we waiting for? Let's cook! Okay, so for this recipe, we're gonna be doing a very unique crispy chicken with adobo gravy. So we're gonna start off with a pan. I have with me here our Rossetti saucepan with Arla unsalted butter. And we're gonna start sauteing our white onions, our diced white onions, in that butter for about a couple of minutes. I'm now gonna be adding our Likam Key minced garlic. I'm now gonna be adding our all-purpose flour. So what we're making here is what we call a roux. So we're gonna combine this, as you can see, the butter and the flour, and we're gonna cook this for about a couple of minutes. We wanna cook off that flour very well. So after about a couple of minutes, we're gonna give this a mix, and we are now ready to add the next ingredient, which is our chicken stock. So I'm gonna shift from using a spatula to a wire whisk. I'm gonna be gradually adding our chicken stock into that roux. So as you can see, that roux immediately absorbed all that chicken stock. So I'm gradually adding the stock. The rule here is gradual addition. Don't add more than what the roux can absorb. For those of you who would like to learn how to make fresh stocks, you can log into our website at www.tika.net. And we have a lot of free courses there, absolutely free. You don't need to pay a single cent. You just need to register your account. It's gonna take a couple of minutes, and after that, you can download our free classes. And one of them is how to make stocks. Okay, so at this point, you can see that roux is starting to thin out. Okay, I'm gonna keep adding that stock. Okay, so now I'm gonna add all that stock in. So I'm gonna bring this to a boil before we add the next ingredients. Okay, so now we can see our sauce is boiling. I'm gonna lower this to a simmer, and I'm gonna add the rest of our ingredients, beginning with our apple cider vinegar, premium dark soy sauce, bay leaves, whole black peppercorns. I'm gonna mix this all together, and I'm gonna simmer this for about 8 to 10 minutes. So we want all the flavors of the spices, and we want to thicken that sauce a bit. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, and let's check the consistency of the sauce. So you can see it's now thicker. Okay. And I tasted it already. We've got that very distinct adobo flavors already. So I'm gonna turn this off. And what we're gonna do here is we are gonna strain this. Okay, in our adobo gravy is ready for plating. So we're gonna move on to the next part of this recipe. Okay, the next part of the recipe, we're gonna prepare our roasted garlic. So what we need for that is we have a whole head of garlic, one whole head. And all we're gonna do here is we are gonna cut the top of the garlic, because what we wanna do is we wanna expose, okay, all those cloves. And from here, we are gonna drizzle a little oil on that. And we're gonna season that with salt. Okay, and then we're gonna roast this in our Kiowa Cyclone air fryer. Now what I love about this air fryer is that this has the patented Cyclone air technology that enables a very even heat distribution inside the chamber. It's really amazing. It provides very uniform air frying. So I'm just gonna pop this in. Our Kiowa air fryer right there. Okay. So this is at 200C. We're gonna roast that for about 10 to 12 minutes or until light to medium golden. We'll be back. Okay, so the next part of this recipe is where we sear our chicken fillets. So again, one of the beautiful features of our Rossetti Zeno hybrid pans is that it can withstand high temperatures, and I'm gonna prove that to you right now. So as you can see, we have our Rossetti Zeno hybrid pan 24 cm right here. I just placed a little oil. Okay, it's on medium-high heat. As you can see, it's smoking. The pan is very hot, which is exactly what we need, because remember, searing is a high heat cooking process. I have with me here our chicken fillet that's been seasoned with salt and pepper, and I'm gonna start searing this skin side down. Okay, so now you can see that both sides are cooked. The side where the chicken skin is nice and crisp. Again, an indication of how our Rossetti Zeno pans can withstand that high heat. Very crisp, fully cooked. So I'm now gonna turn this off, and this is now ready for plating. Okay, now again, the most important part, our plating. So I'm gonna discuss the components I have with me here. On my serving plate, I have mashed potato. So this is just your basic mashed potato. We have our crispy chicken fillet right here, and we have our roasted garlic that is done already in our Kiowa Cyclone air fryer. So now we are going to assemble this, beginning with our roasted garlic that I am going to put on the side, followed by our crispy chicken fillet, our adobo gravy, which I will smother our chicken with, or at least one side of the chicken and the mashed potato, freshly cracked pepper on the side. Look how beautiful that is. And there we have it. Our crispy chicken with adobo gravy, cooked using our Rossetti Zeno 24 cm hybrid pan. My name is Chef Gabby Prats for Zeno Hybrid Pans, inviting you to stay tuned to our monthly TikTok Live culinary demonstrations.